this is a 0.5
We can
episode.
almost start over at this
Hello,
point. Nothing happens.
everyone, and welcome to the next round of Dumbskulls. We're gonna have to do a quick restart because my internet has been complete garbage tonight. Hi, it's I, your good friend and GM, Ezekieru, and I'm surrounded by my lovely friends that I love and care a bunch for. I promise you. Good God. Okay, Josh? Joshua?
GM stands for
Can I help you?
Monster.
Can you please reintroduce yourself?
But I already did that today.
Okay, you're American Josh. You play
funny
Aegis.
one.
Next, we have Soups.
Well, okay.
I'll drink up all the potions that you've got on your shelves and allow me to introduce myself. I'm Super Ninja 5506 and I play Kestrel.
That's great. Then it's Pokes.
Like a
I'm
cartoon
changing-
villain
Hello.
for a second? What was that?
I'm here to tell you that GM actually stands for Gummy Master.
I
and
did
anyone who
eat
says-
2 bags of gummy worms today, so
I
that is
wish I could
correct.
have a gummy worm.
Those are great. Go to your local gas station and grab them.
No.
Question: I can't reconnect to the stream on YouTube.
It's on a
I-
different. It makes a new
Yeah.
YouTube page. Quinn.
No, but I'm clicking the. I did, but it doesn't show it on Dumbskulls that it's on.
I see it.
You might
see
you
it.
might just have to restart. I have no idea, dude.
I see it.
YouTube,
All right, if it's
YouTube's
up,
a great
I'll
website.
even
We
chat
love YouTube.
publicly.
I'm just making sure it's up because I can't
Yeah.
see shit.
Go
All
I
right.
see
you
it.
have to go into your subscription box and get it that way.
Uh,
YouTube was whack.
Something of that
I-
sort. And then we have Requiems, who was just talking.
Hi, how's it going?
How many
Hi.
beers deep are you, Quinn?
2 actually.
Nice. That's one more than when we started. And now we have our wonderful head of Numbskulls, Ava.
Hello, hello.
So,
me.
I'll do the recap this time because Joshua did a really nice job the last time around. You all got wrapped up within a performance of Romeo and Juliet, of which it plays a dragonborn and a human rather than any kind of gnome because that was a joke.
No gnomes involved, in fact.
There are no
Oh,
gnomes
that's
in
correct,
fact
gnome.
involved within Romeo and Juliet. It's
Yeah,
very
but that'd be like
strange.
if you named it like Human and Juliet.
Yeah, that would be really fun. So
Humio.
humanique and Juliet. So we
Chris Saban's Power
you
Rangers.
all managed to practice and did your best and performed fantastically with the play, attracting the attention of Mâché Pâpyr of the Pâpyr family and one of the top head members of the Pâpyr acting agency. And they call you to the back and then ask for a private meeting with Brim, in which Brim gets some rough love with Mâché.
It's exactly what he wants, you mean?
And more or less. I mean, a rough talking to. Kind of pointing out how why would a religiously pious dragonborn be invading her entertainment space that they've personally carved out for themselves? But you know, live and let learn. And
went
then
back.
they all
Oh, that's great. Shut up.
they all gather you up and be like, hey, we want you to be a part of the fashion show. If you don't, then I'm going to be mean to Brim. And also, I won't tell you about this fantastic information about this thing that you've been looking for as part of your main mission. So, you've all retired for the night, dipped, drawing up some aqueducts, and Requiem's eating a fantastically Super Saiyan meal. And everyone
Kestrel attempting to get 18 hours of sleep, but it's just not in the cards, apparently.
He said
nope,
16.
as once it hits about 7-ish, about when it's pretty early in the morning, you hear a loud on your door. in
All of us?
Knock, knock, knocking.
Yeah, whose door is it?
Each on your own individual times, but you do all hear a bang. Yes.
Well, once again,
Okay.
Kestrel, this is like a cat.
I open the door.
Oh,
Take Kestrel's
shut
room.
up, you massive pussy, and come on up out here.
That was a good joke.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Made it
want?
myself. I also made these myself, and he presents some fucking like little croissants.
Ooh, Kestrel's out of bed.
There you go.
It's croissant
That's a
o'clock.
good kitty. So, I wouldn't have woken your asses up if it wasn't for the fact that I got my ass woken up by a summons here from the fucking Pâpyrs, and they've asked me to deliver these invitational letters to the 5 of you. They are for a meeting this morning at the Pâpyr Acting Agency building in the middle layer. It's a little off kilter away from the Artisan's Haven in the entertainment district, but it's huge, it's massive. You cannot miss it.
How did I not see this before?
Probably wasn't paying
I haven't been
attention.
that way. I don't do that. That's fair.
Anyways, you're needed there now, probably so you can do whatever funny stuff the Pâpyrs want you to do. Don't know how you got in their back pocket, but you know.
Does Requiem at any time to just sleep in for like another 15
I
minutes?
work in theater.
Well, that checks out. Well, get up and at 'em. I can serve you some breakfast before you leave, and then get the hell out. We still haven't found anything about those things lately. Just letting you know. Still looking.
We're working on it. We're putting feelers out.
The Pâpyrs. Well, I don't know why I tried to be Kestrel for a second.
Also,
The
would Aegis talk
Pâpyrs.
about this? Would Aegis talk about this because he's not allowed to talk about it because it's illegal?
Is not allowed to talk about it in the open, but this is in private to Watchmaster Rupert.
All right, I tried.
So fuck you. The Pâpyrs said that they would be able to help us with this.
I don't know how they would know that, but you're not leaking information out there, boy, are you?
Never. I'd rather throw myself right into a chasm.
Well, the chasm's like, a couple miles that way.
I would have to run.
Be there in about an hour.
You would.
It's
Oh,
quite
well.
far away.
Anyways, get out of my house or my inn. My inn's basically get out.
My in home.
I'm paying to be here, but I'll go.
You paid for last night. You didn't pay for today.
How
I
long did
do.
we sleep? Because he said he got woken up. Is it like early morning or
It's pretty
night?
early morning,
Like 4?
like daybreak.
No?
Six. Okay.
He said it was like 7.
It's like 7. If you all went
Okay.
to bed about
He said
midnight,
that.
it's about 7.
Still bad time. Yeah.
An unideal time to be awake, nonetheless.
Yes. We should
Chop
piss
chop,
on this
Master
weekend
Onion,
break.
come on.
What about
I,
onion?
I go.
Alrighty.
We
So
go.
you start making your way past the Artisan's Haven, down towards the Entertainment District, and the Entertainment District is flanked with various theater houses and other entertainment buildings. But down towards the end, before it peels off to another road, there is this pretty massive open theater building with kind of like a big surrounded upper layer, looking over the whole thing. It's pretty impressive. There's also a big banner showing off the latest fashions coming from Pâpyr herself and some of the top actors.
Are there cool things on the... Well, describe the fashions. One of the fashions.
One of the fashions.
Describe a fashion.
Kind of like a Black
That one
Phoenix sort
fashion,
of
sir.
situation with like one eye having extremely long eyelashes, and it starts off with a black ashen dress before it turns itself inside out and becomes fiery red.
Asymmetry, cool.
I hate it. All fashion
about
should
it?
be symmetrical.
Avant-garde, you
You're
say.
not Kestrel.
No, I'm not Super Ninja. I was making fun of myself, you see, because I love asymmetrical design.
I know this. I know this about you. You tell me about it a lot.
It's very good. So you're in front of this said building here, and
How in
what
front
do you
of
do?
it are we?
You're a good about like 100 feet away.
Like about 100 feet?
About 100 feet, yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Seems
if you want to
suspicious,
step a
gang.
ways
I don't-
back and approach it
I
a
don't-
different way.
I don't know if we should go in. It seems like it could be a trap.
A trap for what?
A trapped of a meeting
I
in
feel
the
like they
middle
could
of
have
the biggest
attacked us
city.
at the time in the theater. There were a lot more of them than there were of us at the time.
I was
Aegis
being-
just walks towards it.
Okay.
I mean,
And-
Kestrel follows. He was just being
Okay.
a shit.
As you step into the building, you do see kind of like a little front desk area, and the beginning room is like a little like lounge for like people waiting in. And there you do see an elf with some pretty fucking.
Whoa. With some pretty noxious
Hold
shit
on one moment, please. I spilt a bunch of stuff on myself.
Uh-oh.
No,
that's it. That is A-okay.
I don't know why my poor Frida's right there, but I'm putting them right back there. It's mostly spilt on me, so it's all good.
the equipment's not in danger.
Not yet, anyway.
You sure you don't have like a ghost fucking with you at this point? What the hell is happening? Jesus.
Opportunity to inform Boca of
It's
the
just been a
lyrics to the
rough
rap.
night.
Yeah.
It's knock knock, open up the door. It's real with the nonstop papa stainless steel.
Getting
Not
hot
whatever
and
you
heavy
said.
with it.
Not like hip hop to the hippie to the hip hop, and you don't stop. Rock to the bang bang boogie, sit up, jump the boogie, the rhythm, the boogie, the beat. That's a different one.
That's also not what she said.
very
Retitle
much
this
didn't
the
say that.
stream
Showing
of
off your various
delays.
rock knowledge.
Now, what you hear is not a test. I'm just rapping to the beat.
Imagine
That's all I
going-
know of that one. I just like it because it was very old rap, so they had to explain what they were doing. People didn't think they were just like testing the microphone or something. They're basically just like, no, this is on purpose.
Don't feel anything else.
Ezzy, would you spill a drink or something? Or
Yes, a drink.
Yeah, it was a drink.
Oh.
Sprite?
Yes,
Sprite
right,
cranberry?
right on top of myself.
It's always
Ooh.
Sprite. I knew it.
It is my
The
drink
S in
of
Sprite
choice.
stands for spilling.
The snack that fights back. A Sprite can.
I think I'm-
Damn Sprite cans.
You'll have to remind me.
Oh boy. Chad, how are y'all?
Nope, we're back.
Enjoying
at
your
it.
night?
So, you're in front of the building. Aegis, you're walking towards the building. You're seeing this front
That's right,
desk.
follow.
Mundo.
It is an elf with kind of like a longer kind of pixie cut kind of situation. Like it's kind of like shaved on one half, and the other half is like a nice like soothed red. And they're just kind of
Cool.
just looking over some paperwork at first before they kind of look up and be like, "Ah, I was expecting a cavalcade of people. I didn't think they'd actually show up. Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you."
Wait, whose voice was that? Hello.
Whoa!
A voice emerges from Chester.
Hello.
Very good.
I'm sorry.
Well, just for that, my name's Kieran, so hi.
Nice to meet you. We're here
I'm-
for the
Aegis-
thing. We
Aegis
already know
extends
this.
a hand for
Let
a
me
handshake.
just go see if Mâché is ready to see you. They you know how they are. The famous people
Sure,
tend
fucking
to be.
hope she is. She woke us up.
Oh yes.
But like the whole makeup situation, honey, you know how long that takes.
You know
Then
what?
why are we here at
You know
7
what?
a.m.?
That's fair enough. No. Shut up, Greg Williams. I get it.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Brim
go
looks at
and check out.
Requiems.
So she leaves for a little bit, and then you hear some like great distress as she kind of like comes back like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Come on, follow me.
She's dead.
No.
We follow. That was a joke. I didn't say that.
Okay, you follow her
His
down
hand
the
is
hall.
still extended for a handshake he never
You
received.
follow her down the hall before it makes a couple turns, and then you see like the big main office up on the first floor here for Mâché. The main office is also for general work purposes the main dressing room for this building. But she's hear Kieran give a quick knock. Okay, your guests are here for their appointment. Are you sure you want them to see you? Like, I am absolutely. You asked me 40 times already. I'm just saying, like, typically they don't get to see you. Like, look, from what we're about to do, they have to see the whole process. Yeah, but one of us can volunteer. The whole process. You have to let it
Jessica was
go.
getting very excited.
Oh, okay. Already here. And Kieran opens it up, and you do see within like a very like casual like suit and like dress pants and like a plain like blue like shirt. You see Mâché, but she has like her hair all netted up, and like her face is completely different from when you last saw it.
Oh.
Like it's the same like color, like hair, and like the eyes are about the same, but the eyelashes are completely like they're a lot less. It's pronounced, and like there's no makeup on her face.
Hashtag
Like,
no filter.
There's literally not not even like a smidge of like foundation and like or any kind of primer. Like
I'm not like other girls.
you can
I don't
actually
wear
see that she
makeup.
has like a bit of freckles on her face, like naturally, like spotted throughout. And she's sitting on one of the dressing room, like it's almost like a hair salon chair, but they also kind of do that for the dressing room like setting as well.
Yeah, the spinny
Right.
chair thing.
Yeah, one of those spinning
The cool
chairs.
spinny
Yeah,
And
I know the one.
she just kind of flips over and like, all right, I'm glad to see you all here.
Good morning.
Good morning
Hello.
to you too.
This-
What? I'm
Uh,
sorry.
I
What
don't
did
know
you
who
just
this
say?
is.
I,
I said, Kestra, who is this?
I said hello.
This is Mâché Pâpyr. Is your memory on the fritz?
No, they look significantly different.
Oh, honey, it's all right. You probably haven't seen someone within a heavy set of makeup before, have you?
What is makeup?
It
It's
is
stuff you put on your face.
Yes, it is
No,
a
it's
set.
not just
it's
your
a s-
face.
It's a set of coloration tools that we use to make ourselves look more beautiful than we naturally are.
I see. Internal monologue. Aegis has no idea what that means.
Well,
Internal
basically-
monologue.
we're
It's
about to
basically
start
aesthetic
finding out
tool.
here. So you all, I have essentially called you in here so we can begin your training here. As
so
for
expected.
of our fashion show. This is going to be kind of a multi-step process. The fashion show itself will be within about 3 weeks. Probably going to be more, maybe teetering on a month, but we're going to be going through this process bit by bit. Before we go any further, we got 2 donations. The first one is from Honest for $1. going.
Thank you.
I know I'm late. Sorry. 0 point for Ava.
That's okay.
Josh,
We're also
20 hours into Final Fantasy VII and only halfway through. Good game. Real good game.
the
And
original or the
James Baxter donated
Doesn't matter.
$75.
Whoa.
hot
What
damn.
the fuck, man? What's with
Well,
the
shit.
lag? I'm going
High
to lol. I'm just pulling your chain. Although, since you were discussing the topic earlier, can I request a review of my character's plot consistency? You guys stay healthy and have fun. James Baxter's character. Which one was that?
That's the lost one.
Oh, James the Lost. So far, we've
I think
established
so.
one James the Lost, but there's another one also in the world. So unless you
what?
donate more for more James the Lost, it's so far there are two. There's one that's hanging out with the nameless dipped clone, and then one that we haven't revealed yet. So there we go.
Spooky.
Alrighty. So getting back to this, she's like, "All right, this will take about 3 weeks to about a month for your full-fledged training and everything. And I need you to understand that when it comes to fashion, when it comes to the runway, when it comes to the competition between your fellow peers, you have to see the entire process. We are working with blank slates. We are
Okay.
going to transform you from what you are now into something completely different.
Wait, but I already look fine as I don't want to put anything in my face.
Darling, you do look good, but you could look so much better.
Brim is just nodding silently.
Hold
Astral
on,
is
dude.
like-
Do I notice Brim nodding at this?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm assuming Brim is standing behind you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You got eyes in the back of your head.
I turn around and look at him and go, "You stop that! You
Yes.
already
Astral
put
is literally like bouncing up and down with excitement.
you already put
Brim
me in a
begins
dress."
silently shaking his head.
So,
Yeah, I don't want to put on makeup.
well,
Why?
darling, it's part of the deal.
Why do you bulk at everything?
Wait, so this is a requirement?
If you want to participate in my fashion show, you will participate in all aspects.
I do need the
Either put
thing.
on you can either put on makeup or the world could maybe end. So like
All right, I get it. Fine.
Alrighty. So, first, for this, we're going to have some little one-on-ones. But first, Kieran, go on and get Taisha, and let's go on and clean their faces up.
I see the chat is on the starting soon screen. I don't know if you have a different screen that doesn't say that, but there's not really much to look at either way.
Well, there's not much to look at either way.
That's why.
Yeah, that's what I just put in chat. Like there isn't.
That's why I told them, but they're still going on about it.
Well,
There's no
now it's switch back over to here. So, let's get back to this. So, we have here Pâpyr calling forth two of her elf assistants to bring you each to a different salon chair and have a bit of a bucket and some brushes here and and some rags, and they start really cleaning your face.
guess
How's that work for me when I'm mostly scales?
They bring out a wire brush.
They're gonna shine. They're gonna polish your scale face.
Steel wool.
First, they're going to wash off any of the grime on your scales before they start like any kind of polishing. But they're not gonna do any polishing yet. They're going to just clean your face, and you all feel like a lot of the built-up grime and everything from your adventures. Like you've been taking baths and stuff, but this has been the first time for a long while that they've been like really getting into like
A deep clean.
the deep clean of your face.
They
And,
pull
like,
out the car polish for
if it-
ages.
With Aegis, they kind of like hesitate a little bit before Mâché kind of like walks them, just like, "Are you waterproof?
Yes, as far as I know.
All right, go on and give him."
This would be a
Here.
hilarious time to find out you're not. You just.
I mean, we fought in the water before.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Call up the blacksmith and get some fucking like peroxide and just scrub it. Okay.
The assistant whips out a can of WD-40. I got this shit.
spins
This
them
is-
around like
This
fucking.
is unusual, but these are what we're working with. And they kind of like take like Dip's like face and be like, it's skin like, but do you have any allergies or do you know the composition of your face?
No, I
That's
don't
a
examine
good
myself.
sentence.
Be light and gentle with her face. I don't want to cause any blemishes. And they take some time and they fully wash off your face. And they start applying some nice moisturizer in order to hydrate, make sure everything is nice and good. And then it's like, all right, this should be about enough for the one-on-ones. Who wants to start? The rest of you will have to leave back to the lobby. All right. Before I do the one-on-ones, I will let you know the theme for the festival. This is what your competitiveness will be based around. This will be what your costumes will be based around. This will be what your performance on the runway will be based on. As you know, this is based off of the Four Goddesses festival. However, we all know deep down in our hearts that it was really the three lovers that we all came to love in this festival. And although we do show some love to Naticula, it is all about Shaylin, it is all about Desna, and it is all about Saren. So, the theme of this festival will be love. Alright, whoever's first, step on up, and the rest of
That's
you,
up very fast.
alrighty, move your avatar up, closer-ish to
You.
Mâché. Okay, well, not necessarily that close, but let's put you here and put Mâché here.
Kestrel
So-
approaches to an appropriate distance.
The rest of you go over to the lounge, and the Kieran and Taisha and the rest are keeping their eyes on you, make sure that you're not smudging up your face or anything, re-cleaning if necessary. And Mâché stands up and scooches the two chairs kind of next to each other, so they're both facing each other. And then she sits down, turns around, and says, "Alrighty, what is your story going to be? What is your concept in love? Have you had some good times? Have you had some bad?"
Kestrel winces a little bit at this.
I'll take it as bad is the main motivation for you.
There was good for a while, but it got not great.
So for you, what is love?
Kestrel resists the urge to say "baby, don't hurt me," mostly because Josh said it first.
It was me, not Josh. But,
I said it.
oh, well, we both said it.
One of you said it louder.
Guess who that was?
I'm not stalling.
Okay, stalling.
It's like, I guess love is like a good time, and there are bad times, but mostly a good time.
But don't you want to speak out to the bad times that you've had?
I mean, if you think that I can work better with that, this is your show.
she stands up, and then she like, kind of walks over and goes, "This is my show, yes." And then she kind of traces a finger across your shoulders, one shoulder to the other, as she goes behind you. "But this is your performance. And as we all know, the best actors pull from a little bit real experience. Now, tell me a little bit about this lost love of yours. You don't need to give me too many details, but what did he leave you? Were you left hurting, wanting?"
There were a lot of secrets.
Mm.
It did hurt a great deal,
Mm-hmm.
but he helped too. Hmm.
Have you
This
found
is
someone? Have you found someone new in the meantime?
Not really. There have been flings, but nothing as
Nothing
good
of
as it was.
substance. Of
Yes.
Well, what we need to do is show them that you're better off now than you ever were when he was around. That while
Yeah.
you might be stinging and in pain sometimes, that what you are today is better than they've ever seen. So I think we'll
Yeah.
latch on to that.
Yeah.
Your costume, what do you feel? I feel like you're very green forward.
Yes, green is my color.
I feel
Something
like
fancy.
something that stands out, a blink of light in
Yes.
your eye.
Of course.
And not too constricted. We need you to be able to move out and about. I feel like you're a very agile person on the runway.
I am quite dexterous. That's a hard word to say in this voice.
It is.
Lot of
Well-
confidence.
Well, dwell on those feelings in your heart, and we'll start working on your costume right away. But before you go, what about your friends? They are going to be your competition.
What do you mean? Like, am I going to dunk on them? Because that's absolutely what I want to do.
Is
Or
that your goal?
Are you asking, like... I mean, I play for fun, but I also play to win.
That's how it should always be, honey. Then that'll also be part of
The
your
only one
routine.
The only
How
one
you
I'm
in-
really worried about is the green one.
She is interesting. There's a natural charisma when she was in that bush.
Sorry.
I know.
But I would imagine
First by
that
second lowest
I'd
stat.
imagine when it comes to real experiences, you have her pegged with how much you have versus what she has.
Right. I will use this.
So keep
Castro
that in
begins.
mind. How you feel against your fellow peers, how you feel against your lost love, and how you feel about presenting yourself in your costume. This will be your 3 metrics.
I will write these down in my notes
Very
because I feel like it'll come up later and I'm going to forget for sure. Can you repeat those to me, Ezekielu?
Okay. 1. This is a competition, so obviously how you present yourself against your peers. So if you come in between different participants, how you enter and how you exit is going to be important. The actual presentation of your costume and how you're able to tell your love story on the runway. Your performance overall.
All right. You have given me plenty to work with, and I hope I can give you the same.
We'll work on the details throughout each week. All right, go on into the lounge, and the others can fight amongst themselves.
All right. Just a word of warning. Our robot friend is a little. He hasn't quite. He has sentience, but he hasn't quite grasped like creative concepts yet. So he may be a little difficult.
All right. Kieran, could you get out some Crayola and some parchment? See if we can use some of the time to get some creativity in them pronto. Alrighty, it's whatever you say. I just don't see the point. I didn't ask you to think. I asked you for some fucking crayons. Okay, all right. See ya. Alrighty.
Kester stands up and does a little nod.
She just kind of like leans her like hand into her cheek and gives you a wink.
All right, have fun with the rest of them, darling. And Kestrel eats away. He picks himself up by the collar and throws himself out of the room like a Looney Tune.
Very nice, Tom and Jerry. Alrighty, you're over here. Who is next?
Next.
Brim steps up.
I look at him and I wink.
You walk
Go.
into
Hold on.
the room, and Mâché
As he-
immediately is like, no.
What?
I cannot with you right now.
But why?
Get clowned
Yeah,
on.
You
I hate
absolutely
you.
like you have a robot and a plant person in your party, and they have leagues more stuff that I can talk to them than you. You're last.
All right. Brim leaves and says he looks at Dip
That
today
would've
to see one of you, I guess.
That would have been so much funnier if I was able to say what I was gonna say. God damn it!
I hate you. You're ugly. I'm gonna kill you. Give me
Gonna
$200.
$200.
I was gonna wink and say go get her, champ, and then he just walks out of the room a minute later. Like, oops.
Now
So
then,
how did it go?
You're back quick.
I think she would rather see Aegis and Dipped before me.
As you start talking to him, Dip just quietly walks away and goes
Hold on,
into the
Nick, roll a
office.
stealth check just to make sure, see if we notice.
I mean, I don't care if they see me or not.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Dip's just-
I don't
everyone
care
but
about your
Brim,
drama.
because Brim, you have your back to her. You all see her.
Brim is crying again.
I kind of
I'm
like
not crying.
I kind of like look at Brim and then I'm kind of like
Like,
doing that
oh.
lean so I could like see behind him and just see Dip walk
Oh,
away.
there's a small green thing going over there.
There goes the walking
you
plant.
go into the office, and Mâché just kind of like gestures to the chair.
I hop into the chair. I'm assuming this is human-sized chair, so this is awkward.
So it's a little oversized.
My leggies swing in the air.
I hope you appreciate how
If-
deadly serious Kestrel is taking this.
If
I
I
don't.
love it. I love
The
it.
fashion show.
It's very good. Well, if you need something smaller, I could pull up something more gnome-sized.
No, this is fine. It wouldn't
Alright.
be the first time.
You seem kind of a peculiar sort here. What is your deal with love?
I have. This is not something that.
I love the water.
Basically, I do not care for people. I care for nature, particularly water.
Which is why I'm trying to confine it in aqueducts. Man-made structures.
No.
So the typical nature-loving hippie type. All right. You're not just to be completely honest, you're not special by thinking you're better than the other girls. You know that, right?
What are you talking about?
Do you really think that you not liking other people is a unique personality trait?
I mean, who cares about my personality? They're boring. And I have work to do.
What work exactly?
Diplomacy.
Diplomatic diplomacy.
Correct.
I almost said diplomat, which is not the correct word.
Well,
That's not
as
how you
as
respond to that. What
as-
work do you have to do? Diplomat.
Now, as a fellow diplomat myself, one of the things that people tend to hate is diplomats who look down on the people they're interacting with.
Uh-huh.
You're not taking anything I'm saying in, are you?
Not really.
Well, this is going to be a bit of an uphill battle there, but then again, you're all about nature and everything, so I think that'll be up your alley. Let's
Nature is
see.
radical.
She comes out as a second bush.
It's just the same bush, guys.
It's-
It's
No,
just the same
if-
reused bush.
It's a version 2 of Bush.
If you
Version-
love-
Not everything has versions, Boko.
If Bush is so good, why isn't there a Bush 2?
Y'all good?
I'm good.
I'm just.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm just trying to speak up and. Okay.
You
So,
have no more jokes.
no more jokes in the joke file.
For now.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll start the basis off of your love of nature. What about how you want to present yourself? Anything? Any ideas?
I am directly related to the water, and water is often viewed as blue, even though that's an illusion. Blue
It
and
is.
sparkling and clear.
But when you think of the visuals for water, what do you think? The horizon, right? Where the sea meets the sky.
Yes.
Mm. So we can play into those visuals, of course. And lastly, how do you want your competition to feel about you in this?
I like scaring people. That's fun.
Scary, you said. I mean, striking fear is always a tactic. Maybe the love might not be there, but if you have a love for scaring people, that could easily translate. That could be the little particular moment that we might need. Alright, I think we can work with that. Striking fear through the clashing
Extra has
of
been
winds
muted
and
for
waves.
like 2 minutes.
Hilarious.
Nobody's been responding to my great jokes.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's,
It's fun.
that's a damn shame because I was
Explains how we
interrupted
got so much
by
done.
constant great jokes. Exactly.
You didn't, though.
So
Even
I'm
with me
gonna-
muted, you still couldn't get through a sentence.
So we'll go with the blue aesthetic since Kestrel's already claimed green,
This is fine.
and we'll go with something a little more light with you too. I don't think a big heavy gown would fit your frame very well.
Probably not.
So let's go with that. Alrighty, we'll talk more about your overall story a little bit later. Just think
Uh-huh.
about it.
I'm going to assume this is it. I'll hop out of the chair and leave.
She just kind of like looks at you and then just that's it.
I
She's a
return to
lot
my
less.
spot.
Yeah, she's a lot less engaged with you than she was with Kestrel.
I nudge Aegis in the knee.
But, hello,
It's your
dear.
turn.
To do what?
Talk to the lady in the room.
Okay, I can talk.
She wants
That
to
is
talk
something I
about
know.
clothes. I don't know if you know what those are.
I have a cloak.
That's an
Aegis
accessory.
gestures to their cloak.
That's good enough, Aegis.
One time I wore pants.
The good news is you can't possibly do worse than Brim.
All right. So Aegis,
That is reassuring to hear.
so Aegis, you go on and
the sound of defeat. Oh,
so
Yeah,
Aegis, you
I'll,
go on and step up.
Walk in. Yep.
Okay.
So
You,
Castro, as an aside, quick is just like, do you think he's going to like figure out creativity in the next 2 minutes?
Absolutely not. He's still
Probably
really
not.
upset about the box.
So when you come in, Aegis,
Aegis feels like they heard the word box and flinches.
when you come in, Aegis, Mâché has in her lap like a little like box of colored chalk and a little blackboard with her. Like, come on and sit down.
I go in and sit down.
So, let's start with some basics. What is your name?
Hello, my name is Aegis. Aegis extends their hand for a handshake.
She like gently like brings a hand over for you to like grasp. Alrighty. Well,
Stalemate.
Aegis, how long have you been you?
This isn't an in-character pause. I was just trying to remember. I forgot what I wrote.
I forget too. I think it was only a
Ye-
couple years.
Yeah, it's only been a couple of years. I think I have. I said 2 or 3.
It's 2 or 3, something like that.
It's 2 or 3. But it just wouldn't say 2 or 3. Make up a specific.
Well,
It has
is
been 2 years, 139 days, and 16 minutes.
Better write that down.
So wipe the fresh fish out the pond. And what have you been learning as your time as Aegis?
There are many things I've learned. Here
Like
is
what?
a list.
Oh no.
Shit. Bullshit. Damn. Fuck. Fucker. Fucking. Crap. Hot damn. Heart beating and breathing is important. Shaking hands with both hands is a thing you can do. Clouds of dusts are scary. Public is not for swearing. Careful while saying the word rapier for some reason. Never say corpse bank. At least it isn't raining is a bad. Have Aegis then winks and then then does the okay hand symbol.
You could see like her fucking like eyes widen when you first started cursing, but as you like proceed, she's like starting to like snicker a little bit, like.
We've
So
taught
this
him bad.
I
So
feel
this is
bad that
what-
most of the swears came from me.
So this is what fresh
You know, Tip has never
life
sworn.
looks like. This is I've never experienced this. You're
I want a baby.
you're far more interesting than you let on, darling.
Oh, why thank you. I also have a rapier installed in my arm.
But you
Very impressive. Now, tell
Let
me.
me show you stabs Mâché. Oh shit.
Now tell me, Aegis, what do you like?
Tumbling,
Tell me.
running fast.
Could you
My
show me-
friend, mostly Chester.
Chester? Who is Chester?
Ezzy, did we bring Chester?
You didn't say you brought you.
Shit.
You
Then we
can
must have left him
spend a
back at the
hero
dwarf.
point.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'll spend a hero point. Can I spend the Chester specific hero point?
Sure.
Yeah! I spend the Chester specific hero point. We brought Chester.
Alrighty. Chester rounds the corner, delayed as it was having fun, hanging out with the rest of the crew. And Peter's in, and she just kind of goes, "Oh, never seen something quite like that before."
Chester is great. We play games, such as this. Aegis puts their head into Chester's mouth.
This is quite
It's a
the
good game.
This is quite the dynamic duo you have. And what
Aegis
else-
removes their head. Thank you.
What? So you like? Okay, going down the list again. You like tumbling? Could you show me a bit of that?
Yes. Aegis begins tumbling.
Okay. You tumble over Chester.
I tumble over anything I can.
Okay.
I'm
roll-
tumbling over chairs.
Roll me a acrobatics check.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think the lowest he can roll is like a 12.
So,
Well, it's a
well, you got 29.
So you just flawlessly, and she goes, "Your acrobatics is quite impressive. You would be able to show off any kind of like technical routine."
Thank you. It's
Tentacle
because of my very
routine?
flexible joints.
What?
But
I
And the
keep them
thing-
well lubricated.
but while I can tell that you like tumbling through, I can't feel your love.
I do not understand.
Do you truly love tumbling through things?
I don't know. What is love?
Hello?
Okay, so
I thought I disconnected. The silence was so
Baby,
jarring.
don't hurt me. Sorry.
Aegis, you have things that you like, right? What's a baseline thing that causes someone to stop being just a bit of data in your mind, and when does it become more substantial for you? Like before, you obviously you've met your companions, but before they were strangers to you, when did they stop being strangers to you?
Over the course of time,
Over the course of time.
correct?
But was there like a moment where you were comfortable with them, that you were happy to be within their company?
Astro died once. Does that count?
Were you devastated when he died?
Not particularly.
Castro feels for no
Wow.
particular-
Okay.
But what would happen if, say, Chester died?
I would throw myself into a chasm.
But why would you feel that way?
I can't believe
What-
Aegis likes
what-
Chester more than any of us.
This is an important question for you to answer, well, Aegis. Sorry, I was about to say the wrong thing.
Chester looks up from eating makeup or whatever.
No, they're not doing that. She would literally kill him if they ate any makeup. But
I would be in the chasm.
okay. But she turns to me like, "That's something you have to answer. You would be devastated if Chester died, but what's the difference between then and Kestrel then?"
It has more feet.
Suspicions about Kestrel. But I do like Kestrel. I like Kestrel more than other people in the party, who I have more suspicions about.
Oh.
But what separates those likes and dislikes?
An internal mental list I keep of their shortcomings and successes.
Alrighty, and what was the shortcomings and successes of Chester?
There have been no shortcomings. Chester is very efficient at holding things, and also helped me trip requiems once.
That
Fucker.
sounds- Is there
Sipping
anything?
a beer.
Is there anything that you like more than Chester?
He just has to consider this.
Do you like?
He just begins.
Do you like a
He just
concept
begins-
more than Chester? Like a certain like good or like evil or something of that
Law.
sort. Law. You like the law a lot?
Rules are what keep everything moving.
Are laws necessary for chess to be moving?
Well, if Chester broke the laws, I would stop him from moving.
Chester kind of like clacks their teeth and then kind of like shivers a little bit.
And then throw myself into a chasm.
And then throw myself into a chasm. It would need to be done.
Seems like you have a lot of feelings about that. What about this? If you want to represent the law, why not represent yourself as someone who has a high position of the law, a type of boss, if you will.
A law boss.
Sort
I
of.
wish you could see the look on my face.
Let's look at it this way. What would be? We're getting into something that we're gonna call imagination. Pretending.
Oh no. Like the box.
Like the box.
Aegis visibly shifts backwards in the chair.
Now,
Away
could you
from Mâché.
Could you imagine someone using the law to do bad things?
They would be the lowest of the low. I would not rest until their blood is out of their body and everywhere
But how
else.
could you take their blood out if they're simply following the law? They're merely using the restrictions of the law, the confines of the law, in order for them to do what they want.
But then it wouldn't be illegal.
It wouldn't, but it's still bad.
But how can it be bad if it's not illegal? They should write a law to stop it.
Do you know what a devil is?
No, not particularly.
Well, here. And she kind of like whistles
Pulls
for
out the devil.
Kieran to bring up a.
She summons one.
No, she summons Kieran to like fetch a book real quick and then do something like. So you're familiar with a lot of different histories, but you're not familiar about the different planes of existence.
Can I roll for this? Just because I want to see if Aegis happens to know.
It would be a pretty high society roll.
Yeah, let's
or-
just do it. Nope.
I don't want not a single one.
I
But
mark
she brings
experience.
about and goes, okay. So, think about morality as if it is two axes, right?
Okay.
There is good on one part of this, of say the x-axis, right? We have
Okay.
good and evil. We have things that are meant for the goodness of others and the overall goodness of everyone, and the evil, doing things selfishly and doing things to deliberately harm and hurt others, right?
I suppose.
And then there's the other axis. This axis acts as whether or not it falls within the confines of law or chaos. Whether or not it restricts itself within a various set of rules, or if they break those confines of those rules and seek out a total sense of freedom and individualism.
Okay.
Now you see,
Is that second one just not bad,
no, because you know what else?
but it is illegal? Making it evil.
But have you considered that not all laws are the same across all lands?
I have not read the laws of other lands yet.
Now say there's another country in which enslavement is legal.
Okay.
Would you say enslavement is at that point good?
It is legal.
But is it good?
Define good.
Is it actively helping someone?
It is
Everyone
helping
in-
whoever owns the slaves.
Is it actively helping everyone involved, including the slaves?
No, it would not be.
So it is what then?
Lawful.
It would be lawful evil.
Then they should write the law to make it so that it is illegal.
Who would write the law to make it illegal?
the political structure in place.
But what if the political structure is, by all accounts, also lawful evil?
What?
What if the people who are currently enforcing and writing the laws want those evil laws to be in place? Wouldn't they also be lawful evil?
But they're the ones who write the laws.
Mm-hmm. And they deliberately wrote the laws to bring misery upon other people.
What? But that's illegal.
It's not, because it's in the law.
Aegis powers off.
There it is. I was waiting for that.
Yep.
We'll work on it.
And then slumps out of the chair.
I have a brilliant idea of how we can subvert expectations for not only the audience, but for you. This will be fun. Kieran, Taisha, could you drag him out of here? We need to talk to the rest. All right, and you get dragged off, and Chester peters off behind you, and Taisha just goes, next.
I think that's you, Requiem.
I guess.
Alrighty, come on and follow.
You walk in as Aegis's limp form is dragged out by two women.
So I have a thing for this. So I stand up from my chair. I look at Brim and just wink and go, "Don't worry, I'll talk her up for you," and then walk in.
That's not.
She's gonna get
Okay.
that Requiem's car.
Shut up.
Alrighty,
Mary?
and you walk in, and she gestures just the same as everyone else. Like, all right, good to see you. You did particularly well as Juliet the other night.
Oh, thank you.
Very interested about the whole situation you have going on. Before I go into that, we will cover the main topic. What is love to you?
Wow, that's a difficult question. It could take many forms between siblings, parents, or someone you hold dear, I guess. So
Sounds
malleable.
boring, but understandable for someone who doesn't have much experience.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on.
A bit
That is-
idealized for a second, but we have what we work with. Have you ever been with a woman?
Yes, I have.
Have you been with a woman substantially?
What do you mean substantially?
Are you
Not-
a virgin, little boy?
Well, no. Playing with your cock is not all that it's up to be when it comes to love.
Okay, you broke the voice character there. Is that actually what you just said, or is that
Yes.
like just you? Okay. Okay. Look,
Welcome to the Comedy Central
Yes,
roast of Requiems.
Shut up.
Welcome to the hot seat.
Look, yes, I've been with women. I've loved. I've lost. And now I'm kind of in a
Laughed when I lost.
but now I'm kind of in a situation.
Tell me
Perfect.
about that situation. What do you have going on right now? You mentioned loss.
Long
My
ago.
favorite comic.
It's not
Seems like
unrequited
it's
feel.
plaguing you still. That might be an interesting
No,
story to tell.
it's not plaguing me. I've gotten over it. They moved on. I moved on. It's fine. And
And you
Yeah.
don't feel like you should represent that? What, are you disgusted by it?
no, I just don't like dwelling on the past. It makes you regretful after you made a decision. You should just deal with it. Or when they make a decision.
if all you're gonna do is, stew on it within your nightly dreams and whatnot, why not present out how you've evolved and changed?
Well, I mean, I've learned to become my own person, which is great. That's one thing I got out of it, I guess. But I'd evolve now. But right now, it's kind of a difficult situation with my yeah. There's things I need to take care of, I guess.
Bastards?
What? No. Say bastards?
Yes.
Like I got like a dozen kids running around somewhere. No, it was it was in it's hard to explain. Okay, an offer of the I don't even know how to word this.
With words?
This was not that wasn't in character. I'm trying to
Engaged to a half.
look full disclosure.
I'm so
currently in a
upset about my
situation-
hot wife to
Shut
be.
up. I'm currently in a situation where I saved a village and I was promised the hand of the giant's half daughter, or half giant, half human daughter. So that's currently where I stand in my prospects.
Did you say yes?
Did
Did you say yes?
I
Did you look her in the eyes and say, yes, I will marry you?
Okay, no, I didn't, because it was the.
Then that means nothing. Do you actually care about this woman?
I don't know. I haven't met her yet.
That sounds like
So
a
you're
no.
telling me that you are pining over a woman that
Wait, no,
you
hold on,
don't
wait.
even
I
know?
did meet her. I had to save her. Like I haven't gotten to know her yet. There we go.
What does that matter? Does your heart flutter when you think about her or no?
I don't know. I don't really. Requiem's power's off.
No, you can't do that.
You don't have this out quick.
Do you have
Cool.
anything in your life that makes your heart flutter?
It's alcohol.
Flexing, alcohol, drinking, battle.
Drinking, masturbating, things I assume you do.
I will kill all of you.
Yeah.
I mean, food, good friends. What do you want me to say? Like it.
This is your performance, darling. What do you want to represent when you go out to the runway?
I don't truly know.
Then figure it out. That's why I'm asking.
God, Ezzy, you're really putting me on the spot on this one.
Exactly, that's the
Role
point.
play. It's like a job interview.
I don't know. Maybe to discover my feelings.
To discover your feelings of what?
I had a backstory.
You all have backstories. You have to tie this shit in.
It's true. Mine's like 3
thinking.
pages.
Not a good ad-libber.
Why I designed a character that can power off.
Okay, I guess discover my feelings of how I feel about the impromptu marriage proposal. How was that?
So what, in a room's like suits?
Closet.
Like, okay, well, listen. Yes, I don't know. Like, look, she's really beautiful, I guess, but I don't know if we will meld personality. Why? But I
You
don't
don't have to
know.
love someone. You can love a concept. What else do you?
To get a ladder to get up there.
I love food. I don't know.
Well, from that big black scary arm, I'm assuming that you beat up a few people.
Oh, this.
Yes.
Requiem sometimes forgets that he has the arm.
Well, it's fused to you,
just
so
like-
it doesn't really feel like it's on. It's just feels like your arm now.
Yeah,
Just reach up to scratch your nose and you just like obscure your entire vision.
goes to wipe his ass and fucking gets spiked.
Oh, do not use this hat.
My tender anus.
What are we talking about again? All right.
Why'd you invite us?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually drawing a blank here. Shit.
Well, while you're thinking about it, we had a donation from Exile a little while ago for $24. To fill out the
goodness.
donation bar and push me past $200 in donations for the month, the Exile Queen rises. I don't know what else to have for the hero points to all, I guess, GM included. So that would be 24 divided by 6, which
That'd be
is
4.
6. Oh, 4?
What?
Yeah, it's 4. So everybody gets
Steven,
4
we could've
hero
had
points,
6.
including me.
You made me think I was.
Thank you.
For a second.
Good. So, I'm guessing you like beating people up?
I mean, I don't. It's a job, but it's not something I dislike. Especially
I
when
mean,
I'm.
would you rather be doing
Does it
something
make you
else than
horny,
throwing
baby?
your big evil arm looking thing around?
Probably not.
Then maybe we can lean into that. Still have the goal of expressing your conflict of your half giant baby mama, whatever, but
Wait, how do you know?
because you literally kept telling me about it.
I know. I'm just.
You haven't
Yeah,
stopped talking
but-
about your half giant
ter-
wife since you got in here.
But in terms of like appearance, we're gonna have to work around that. So I'm thinking some fur, faux fur, probably some metal bits here and there. And could you sit up for a second and turn around real quick?
Sure.
She smacks your ass.
She does smack your ass.
I whip around and go, what the hell?
Well, you do have
Checking
a
the
moneymaker,
acoustics.
so we can
I
work
am
with that.
aware.
So
All right.
we can work with that concept. The overall meaning's a little wishy-washy, but we can figure it out. Like maybe a reenactment of the big moment of rescue. I don't know.
Sure.
Well, I guess
That
so.
works. Requiem is just trying to get out of this conversation at this point.
Well, before you skedaddle, how do you feel about your fellow peers in this competition?
Oh right, we have to face them.
Mhm.
Well, indifferent, I guess. It's not gonna
Yeah.
affect me majorly if I lose, but I guess I'd kind of like to win. I don't know.
Why
I don't
are you
really feel-
participating if you don't want to win?
You have information? I mean,
Well, of course, darling, I have information, but don't you want that information for yourself? Don't you want to be the one that brings home the bacon, so to speak?
I guess.
Think about each of your comrades individually. What is there something that mildly annoys you about any of them? Maybe you want to do a little one-upmanship.
Maybe
to,
one of them starts with
anyone
a
in
B.
particular?
You know, now that you mention it, yes. There's Requiem's is like deep in thought going, I can finally get my
Your
revenge.
entire party bully you.
Does the entire party bully you? Are you let down by your party members because they keep making fun that you have a giant as wife? Come over here, have these thoughts, win this competition. No,
If
no,
you want to show them
I
up,
just go-
then by all means, have that attitude while we're doing this competition, and your performance will be so much better.
All right, duly noted.
Alrighty, I think I'm ready for him now. You can bring in the lizard.
Oh,
Okay, I have to set this up. So as I walk out of the room, I look at Brim. I wink and go, "Go get him, cowboy."
I don't know what that is, but all right.
Go get him, champ. There.
Thank you.
Kestrel gives you finger guns and then continues like making the motion as you walk away.
I mimic Kestrel as he walks.
Flicking his hands up and down.
Pew 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 pew.
Brim approaches.
All right, Brim, you approached. Did you bring Schnookers with you?
No, Schnookers is home.
All right.
Schnookers shouldn't be subjected to this.
No, Schnookers can't see Daddy get bullied. No.
So Brim,
It's not a good look.
So Brim, you walk in, and Mâché is just kind of like, she's got her like fingers up against the top of her nose, just pinching like the bridge of her nose a bit. All right. I know I said that I wanted you in this competition, but afterwards I really didn't think about actually working with you like this, so it's gonna take a bit for me to... Alright, Mâché. Get about everything else. Okay, so... still haven't sit down. God!
Brim sits.
Leave the room and come back in.
Brim leaves.
So how did it go?
I see him
Hold
go.
on.
Okay, that was 3 seconds.
Come
That was...
in! I shouldn't have to tell you these things.
I come back in. I sit down. His tail is wagging very softly.
Okay.
Christ.
All right. No, I'll power through it. Grim.
Yes.
She's like, she's looking at you as like what she's typically trying to look at you with respect in the public, but then she starts like gritting her teeth and her eyes kind of go sideways like the Excalibur face. It's like, all right, Brim.
Yes.
What costume you want?
Brim looks around for ideas.
For ideas?
He's trying to see if this is a trick question.
Do you not have your own brain? You've seen the competitions before, right?
No. I know. But usually you set up traps.
Oh, not when it's for my festival.
Well,
I mean, I'd love to like lead you to like a fucking pit trap and let you flout around there.
No. Verbal trap. You're always going to fucking like pin me into a conversation that I don't have an answer for. It's what you always.
Well, apparently I've already done that, darling, because you don't know what you want to fucking wear.
What? Listen. What about what is around me?
There's a bunch of various. Yeah, there's a bunch of various different costumes. There's the one you saw on the banner last night. There's like a bunch of like different like colorful like dancing like cloths and stuff. There's some different type suits, and there's all sorts of wonderful dresses and whatnot. So they're towards like more of the back, while the main areas for like dress up and makeup and everything. So it's I mean you got some semblances, but she just stops and goes, okay, what's the point of you being? What do you want to do out of this? I mean, yes, it's the concept is love, but like, what are you getting out of this?
Only someone could love you.
Two things. One, the information of that thing that we can't talk about.
That's unrelated.
And then two,
Unrelated.
it's been a while. I haven't, you've been gone.
If I yell, can they hear me from where I'm sitting out in the hallway?
Yeah, but the thing is, you haven't been hearing this conversation, so you have no reason to pipe up.
I know, but I just want to yell like a random quip of like encouragement to Brim.
Sure.
You got this, buddy.
What is he talking about? Why are you stammering? I take trips all the time, like, and then I show back up, and then it's like it's no big deal.
Well, yeah, but sometimes you're gone for a while. It's like, what am I supposed? It's
I don't know. Do your job. You're supposed to be out there saving people, right?
yeah, and I've been doing that, and yeah, it's a okay pastime. But sometimes you're laying in a bed and it's lonely and you don't know what to do, and you start thinking, and
Aren't those your friends outside? Why are you just sitting
Well,
on
yes,
the bed thinking about things?
that's not. No, wait, no, wait. Do you know about? Hold on, no.
What? You literally told me
What?
you sat in bed all the time thinking about shit.
I never said that.
You literally said that out loud just now.
I said that sometimes you're just laying in bed thinking about stuff. That's just
Yeah,
how
that's
that works.
exactly what I just said.
Yeah, sometimes, not all the time.
So you're implying that it's all the time.
No, I'm not implying that. You're putting words in.
Well, no, I'm just extracting the actual meaning because you're pissing around the actual proverbial bush.
No. You're leading me into, oh, what's this? Another verbal trap? Fucking surprise!
Well, it's not
Holy
exactly
shit!
hard when you're like leading yourself to a conversational suicide.
It's not my fault you can't fucking speak.
This is
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
sorry
your
that
fault.
This is the fucking Vietnam kamikaze like maneuvers happening right now.
That's Vietnam.
This is your fault.
What's a kamikaze?
Brim stands up and he starts wandering around the room.
Okay, I didn't say you could do that, but go ahead.
Brim picks up a dress
Okay.
and he like holds it up to his chest. And he turns around and goes, "How would this look?"
Well, you picked up a pretty pink princess
Yes.
outfit with an extremely short like dress end. That's very
Mhm.
nice. Some white highlights and some heart accessories. So I'm not exactly what you're trying to sell me here.
Okay. He puts that one down, picks up another one. How about this?
Okay, that one's entirely gold and just shining and sparkling. Just kind of says I have money, and that's about it. I mean, none of those dresses have any inherent meaning unless it's. your
Well, yeah,
costume.
but and he's like looking for more dresses and suits and just fun shit to wear as he's speaking, and he's just going, I mean, what was the meaning of this one again? Because I mean, last year was, I mean,
It's
all the years
love.
have different meanings.
It's
Oh, yeah,
it's
love.
love because it's based off of the four goddesses, but it was
Yes.
love.
Okay. Well, how about this one?
Okay, you just pick up a fucking like a
Bikini.
Pick up a towel.
No, you picked up a T-shirt that's literally just it's just like an artistic representation of Mâché's face on it.
How's this?
I mean, that's me.
Yeah.
What do I have in relation to you aside from our deep-seated rivalry?
Right. That's what you call it. Okay, that's interesting.
That's what I call it. Is it something else? Because I've been not informed of any other meanings aside from deep-seated hatred of both of our families. She kind of gets up and then kind of like wall slams you for a second and kind of looks down.
Oh.
And just, are you trying to imply that it's something else Brim?
I might be. What do you think, Mâché?
I feel like you want to show off for someone and you won't say who.
I mean, I'm looking at her right now.
She almost does like the grit teeth and like look away shit again, like
Does the Excalibur face again?
I'm loving this.
I can work with this, but you know it won't work, right?
I mean, maybe. Or maybe not.
That's what you want to present. I'll make you as flashy as a goddamn peacock.
I look forward to it with great enthusiasm, thank you.
No, that shouldn't be the only thing your enthusiasm, hot lizard. That was supposed to be like hot dog, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that just sounded weirdly sexual.
Dog.
It did sound weirdly sexual.
Everything in this conversation has been like vaguely sexual. It's very strange.
It's very strange. Okay, well, before you get too hopped up on that, what about how you feel for your competition? I mean, you're not the only one pining for my interest here.
Oh, I'm gonna kill it.
How?
He gestures
And?
to himself.
I mean, there's some potential there. I'm not gonna lie.
Honey,
to
do you
but, like,
think I can't nail literally anything that you designed for me?
she kind of like peeks her like eyebrow up, like, oh, I mean, if you're in the industry for flattery, I'm like, I can use some of that, but look, it is a three-pronged strategy. It's the costume, it is your motivation of love, which I guess we already got that out of the door now. Just
Yeah.
God knows
Yeah.
fucking Stormblades are here. And we have how
Kestrel
you are
sneezes.
presenting yourself, entering and exiting against your competition. How are you doing that?
Well, I mean, what are the others doing?
You want me to you want me to
Oh, come on, you can
trade
tell me.
secrets? No, I can't. It's not a fair competition. We're doing this for the gods, you know that, right?
all right. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
all right,
little
all right.
little Mr. Soldier of Apsu over here, but when it comes to any of the other gods, it's all free real estate, isn't it?
It's his entire character. He doesn't give a shit about any other
Oh, when it comes to
religion except his own.
the male dragon god, oh, everything's PG King, but when you have 4 goddesses that are supposed to be entertained at the end of the fucking month, all of a sudden, oh, we could bend the competition a little bit.
No. They'll get their entertainment. Don't worry. It's just
It won't be
a joke.
entertaining if it
It's
isn't
just a
fair.
joke. It's just a joke. Calm down.
Don't be telling me to calm down, Stone.
Now.
It seems like
I'm
someone's-
thinking, knock the house down, and he waves his hand in front of him, as if to visualize something,
As if that means anything.
as if it means literally anything.
Hold on. Kieran, Kaisha, grab some of the storm blades and come in here real quick.
Oh,
What do you?
Kestrel comes in. What? Why am I?
Hold on. Hold on a minute.
Alrighty, and then they all kind of like line up in a row and be like, alrighty, do that motion again, and you all pay attention and improvise.
Brim hesitates. He goes,
Oh, come on, you were being a big man
Blah.
in front of me, but like,
blow the house down. He does the big sweep.
And they all dramatically just fall backwards.
See, just like that, but with an audience.
Well, hopefully the audience won't do it, but we could probably have some setup for an act with that sort of feeling to it.
See, now you're thinking.
I've been thinking. I'm the only one among us who's been thinking.
Hey.
Among us, you.
All along, we've all had cups to the door listening to this conversation.
They're all just peeking in.
Wait, can I retcon and just say, like, I was, like, at the door, like with ear, just, like,
No,
trying
because
to...
you said you shouted from the distance.
Damn it.
Unless you spit a hero point, then you can do both.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shout from the distance, then run up to the door.
Fuck yeah, I am spending a hero point. Rec Room has a
Alright.
cup on the door, listening for what he can hear.
Yeah, it's not super clear. Roll me a perception check.
Sure. Because I went well last time. Really well.
You're catching more or less all of it.
Cool.
Aside from like the bit where you were like shouting from the distance. So
Cool.
she just kind of like shoulder up against wall now, just like, well, you know this. I'll be in support of this, but it's gonna take a lot of work. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, but that's the whole point of he does the motion again, blowing the house down.
They were already like starting to get up again, and they just throw themselves again.
I feel sorry for these Torn Blades for having to deal with Mâché.
They knew what they
Alright,
signed up.
you can
Did
leave.
they?
I don't know how many more
Did
times he's
they?
gonna do that. Alright. Well, let's think of something good. Any other things you want to bring to the table when it comes to this costume? Any, like, you know that love is also a flip coin of hatred, right?
This is true. Yeah.
Anything you want to bring in that front? Because you have a lot of love coming in, apparently. I don't know if you have anything to counteract that. Otherwise, it really is going to be just like a really weird peacock situation.
So Thunder.
I mean,
I
what
hate
if
you is what I'm saying.
what if you know, the whole vibe, you know, blow the house down and all that, very impressive, all lovey-dovey, and then on the way out it
Kestrel
changes.
shoots me in the chest.
It can
It changes.
on the way out everything changes, you know, like
Fire Nation attacked.
like the clothing itself changes, the entire atmosphere completely shifts 180 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So we go from
All right.
we go from love, turn around, hatred,
But hatred for
walk out. Hatred for Brim thinks for a second.
What do I hate?
Dads.
She looked at you
A
with
little
the most
rude.
like stone face, unimpressed like look on her face, and like, you know what? I should have guessed, but you know,
Why do you have a problem with that?
no, it's just very uninspiring. But
Okay,
you can
well,
bring it in.
Then how
No,
about
no,
something
if-
broader?
if-
Just
No. If you want to go with Daddy Dearest, I'm just saying, like,
no,
this is like a-
I didn't
it-
say.
mm,
Listen. The word "daddy" has never exited this mouth. Do you understand?
it just did, honey.
Can
No.
I like slightly laugh, but they don't hear me through the door? Just kind of chuckle if I hear this.
Sure.
Why? What's
Brim,
funny?
roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
Please roll low. Please roll low. Fuck.
All right, let me see what Quinn's deception DC is.
I think it beats it.
Probably.
You're trained in deception, but it is a 6, so it's 16, so it does beat, it doesn't crit. So, yeah, you hear some snickering just outside of the door there, Brim.
Well, anyway, how about we make it a bit more broad? Instead of, just like a father, maybe, I don't know, family? You can hate family. That's a thing.
I love mother. I love.
Well, no, not you. Not you personally. I just mean like for the audience.
Lots of people love their family. Then again, lots of people aren't the royal family of Orfang. I mean, I don't like. Do you still like Geminus?
To be fair, Mâché, not a lot of people like us simply because we have, oh yeah, what's that thing? Oh yeah, money.
Money and power and governance.
Yes.
And also have
So if we
in the leading religion of the fucking capital.
Yes. So what if
Also, you didn't
we
answer
act
my
like we're
question.
self-aware?
Are you still good terms with Genesis?
Ezzy, who is Genesis?
Your mother.
Oh. What? I don't think you and I have ever discussed her actual name.
Well, now it's Genesis.
Okay, Genesis.
Which
Oh
is
yeah,
short
yes,
for
yes.
Gemstone.
Yes, I've.
I get it.
Like Gem and the holograms.
Yeah, but it's spelled with a
I don't
G.
get it.
It's like the bodies can be shortened to tomb.
Yeah, she's just away right now. She's actually coming back soon, but yeah, she's been gone a bit.
Yeah, we haven't met each other for a good bit, so maybe she'll show up for the festival.
I mean, I have no idea.
Who knows, lover boy? So let's put this to work then. A little bit of
All right.
light to the darkness, and get this going. I feel like you should probably be last, considering everything. Well, second to last.
Yes.
Second to last. Let's make this clear. I'm going last. So.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
I sure hope it does.
No, it does. It does. It's just
Just what?
I mean, it's your show. Yeah, of course it would go last.
Yep. Alrighty, let's go on and get
Before
started.
before Brim heads and meets with the others again, he puts his hand on the doorknob, and as he's about to turn it, he turns on and goes, "Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
Have I shown you my snake?"
She like reaches a finger up and just goes, I mean, I haven't seen it since you were like 5, but like what, has it grown?
Did Requiem hear this?
Yes.
Absolutely.
He bursts, like, he jumps away from the door and just starts laughing his ass off, but is trying to get back to his seat.
The noise I just made was fucking ungodly. I felt my soul leave my body.
That was brilliant.
No. I'm talking about.
Water escaped my lungs.
Like, I'm imagining the laughter has been going on for so long, and like Mâché's also starting to like turn her head and snicker a bit, and then like Brim is like just watching the laughter happen, and then he turns around like, no, actually, I mean,
Well, I mean, it has gotten bigger. Its name is Schnookers.
You named your snake Schnookers.
Yes, it's cute.
I mean, it was cute when you were 5, but like,
I hate this.
Then stop.
if it's bigger, I hope it's not still cute.
Well, no, it's got like a little tongue and it's got these big eyes.
Is that how Dragonborn anatomy works?
Fucking stop!
No, it's a snake.
Fucking stop!
Yes, your snake. You've been describing your snake.
Yes, my snake that I have owned for many moons.
Yes,
You've had
the
it for
one
like
that you
2
have-
months.
You has been on your body for many moons. I know this.
Please, I can't
I mean,
take
do you want to show it off right now? I mean, you close
Come
the
on,
door
he's right
again,
here.
but
No, it's not here.
is it detachable?
Sorry,
Is
guys,
your
love
snake
him.
As he-
detachable?
Can I use a Schnookers point to walk up to Chester, reach into him, and pull out Schnookers?
You can't because living things would suffocate within a bag of holding.
Okay, well, I did not know that. All right, well, there goes that idea.
But
All
you
right,
can also use a hero point in order to just have Schnookers come around the corner and
There-
like
Okay, I
be
will-
with you.
do that. Here he comes.
Oh my god.
Oh, and as they were like rounding the corner and like going up your arm, a couple stormblades
Oh,
kinda, like,
there
run-
they are.
like a couple stormblades like are coming in with nets, just like oh god, this thing just ran in here and just
Up on its legs.
do you need us to remove that there, sir?
This is my pet, thank you.
Oh, all right. And you turn around and you look at Mâché, and what do you say?
I go, this is Schnookers.
That's Schnookers?
Yes.
That's their full name?
Well, it's actually Schnookers too. There was an original Schnookers, but
Right. We were talking about the original Schnookers for a little bit, and you were about to show me.
no.
them?
Brim has no idea what is happening.
Stupid. Tell me you killed
Brim
the
does not know what sex is.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? I've wasted enough time.
A real Dante Devil May Cry.
I will pet the pet snake real quick. I'm gonna have to pet the other snake at a different time. So I.
Well, the other snake is dead.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I just didn't think impotence would be running in the family.
Please stop.
Mâché, what does that word mean? You know I don't understand that.
Oh.
Go talk to your father about it. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Say hi to Daddy for me.
Hey,
I'm
Dad,
sure-
what's impotence?
Dad, what's impotence? And he sits me on his gigantic knee and he goes, well, son.
Well, one, that isn't my knee.
Please stop. We can't have an hour straight of dick jokes. I won't allow it. This far, no further.
God fucking damn it. Well, it was just.
We have to stop.
I'm sorry. I have no combat plans. I have nothing.
If
All right, we'll see you later, Mâché.
you guys never heard me laugh for real, or just completely fucking lose it, that was it.
I have.
There you go.
I have, Quinn.
I'm
We
glad
got
that I was
complaints
able
from
to
other people in
experience
the
that
hotel.
vicariously.
Oh.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to start going through the proceedings each week, working first on your costume, then your overall walk with the runway, and then we'll end the third week with flourishes on your entrances and exits for your fellow competition. And meanwhile, throughout those times, you will be conversing amongst yourselves and, this is part of the ritual, basically. Any like commentary or cattiness is much appreciated because it brings out the competitiveness between our competition here. All right.
All right.
She's just talking to Brim, yes, where the rest of us aren't here.
Well, let's say that last sentence was when she gathered you all back up again.
Kestrel just looks straight at Brim and goes, bitch.
Requiem is like literally like you can clearly see he is trying to recover from the fit of laughter he just had in the hallway from hearing what he had to
Well,
hear.
bitch and slut are good starting points, but I need a little bit more creativity than that.
Stupid bitch.
Stupid slut.
So this will be an uphill battle for the both of you. But we'll get through this throughout the weeks. Alrighty, and as you all start through
Aegis is still powered off.
Or do they just power off during that? I
Oh.
walked
I
away
got
to get
He
a
got
snack.
dragged out.
I powered off like
Wait a
20
minute.
minutes ago. What do you mean? I got
Wait a
dragged
minute,
out
somebody-
of the room.
No, it's
I
been
left
like
to get a
40
snack.
minutes because
Wait
Oh,
a minute.
oh, thanks, Steven.
Wait.
I'm over
did
here
no one-
literally trying to pilot a guy who has to learn that the law could be evil, and you're over there getting fucking Doritos.
And Oreos.
Did
You know what? Give me
Did no one
a
turn him back
warning
on?
next time Kestrel has a big character moment. I'll make sure to leave and go take a shit.
I like the fact or just the image that everyone is standing there and Aegis is just in a pile next to all.
Yeah, I'm just face down over there.
did
it's-
none of you wake him up?
I thought that was
No.
Yeah,
I thought that didn't work anymore.
Is the robot?
Did you even
broken?
try?
No.
Hold on.
No.
Just clap.
Aegis remains powered.
See?
See?
Well, shit. I guess it doesn't fucking work anymore.
The latest Aegis
Aegis.
update took out that feature.
I lean
Yeah.
over to
Aegis-
Brim. Do you think he's
I
okay?
pull out a floppy disk and insert it into his mouth.
No, floppy
Don't have
disks
mouth.
don't
You do not have such a thing, and there's not such
That's
a hole in his
unfortunate.
mouth.
He doesn't
I,
have a
uh,
floppy
She just
disk.
kind of
Robot
like
running on fucking Windows 98.
she just kind of like snaps her like fingers, does a little incarnation, and like her usual like outfit and
Do you mean
hair show up.
incantation?
Incarnation.
No.
is a-
So
Oh.
she
Incarnation is a
Incarnation.
plant.
so she walks over with an incantation. So
Yeah.
sorry for saying shit wrong. And she just
I
kind of
forgive
like
you.
You should
like
be.
leans down and whispers in Aegis' ear, "Can't hide from it forever. Evil laws."
Yes, I can. Shut up. Aegis doesn't move while they say this, by the way.
Well, your friend's going to take some time thinking about how laws can be evil and bad in places and be
Oh, did
detrimental
Aegis-
for
And
certain
anyone
classes
looking
of
at Aegis
people.
notices that they visibly flinch when this is said.
Aegis, did you not know that?
Wait, he doesn't. Wait, did he know that slavery is legal some places? Like he didn't know that at all. That it is. Oh
Not
god.
at all. And also how
No.
currency...
But it's not that Aegis didn't necessarily know that. It's that Aegis was like, well, if it's legal, it's fine.
Well, you know, also loan sharks exploit tax interest rates, extremely exuberant interest rates, in order to basically put someone in debt forever. That's them manipulating the law and making people harmed and hurt by it.
You're not gonna get a response. Aegis is powered.
She starts like walking away, and then she just fucking roundhouse kicks your head.
Ow.
They'll think about it. By the way, there's a rule in my house saying I can do whatever I want to my guests, so that's not illegal.
He and I would have noticed that Aegis did have a report like slipped out onto the floor that they've begun filling out, and Aegis slowly puts it away. Aegis gets
like
off
the
the
way-
ground.
I like the way she thinks. It's a good rule to have.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Is Aegis awake now?
Yeah, I got up.
How you doing, buddy?
My arms are crossed.
Have yourself a little crisis there.
No.
Also, I look at Brim. Hey, how's your snake?
So how'd it go?
I pet Schnookers. He's fine. See?
What about the original Schnookers?
Brim, you should
How's
not
he
give
doing?
this woman any money.
We
She
killed
doesn't
that one
deserve it.
ages ago.
We killed Schnookers. You were there.
Mm-hmm. I just give like a sly grin and just.
Are you okay?
Oh no, I'm doing great. I am fantastic at the moment.
Okay.
I would
This-
love to help you, Requiems, but it's much funnier to just watch.
It's
Wait, did-
freaking me out a little bit.
Did Kestrel hear this too? I'm guessing not.
Kestrel did not hear the.
I had
the-
No,
Not
but
left.
no, but Kestrel can figure out context clues.
I plan on later divulging all the snake part to Kestrel so that he's in on the joke.
Excellent.
So when we have free
Alrighty.
time, I will convey all of that to him so he knows.
So with the rest of this day, they more or less just kind of get you into the routine of how to apply the makeup and everything to your faces. This mostly applies to Requiems and to Kestrel, and a little bit of Dipped because they're trying like some different types of beauty products, more like nature forward, with less synthesized alchemical
Organic.
components to them. Yeah, a little bit more organic side. They have a little bit of trouble actually dealing with the gels and powders on Brim's face due to its scaly
Oh.
nature. So it's not that it hurts. It's just that nothing really quite looks right because it's meant for like a more humanoid face. You know, you don't really have like eyelashes to really like use mascara on. You don't really
At some
have,
points,
like blush to like really really bring out the features of everything that's been kind of like set up beforehand. So
at some points they hold up a mirror to Brim's face. He goes, "I'm hideous."
it's not you, it's us. We're trying to find a good solution, and then
It's definitely him.
no.
Kestrel
no.
says apropos of nothing.
Well, there you go. That's part of the cattiness. Like, oh, I like that. But in all fairness, Brim, it's not really your face that people are going to be looking at. So
This is
going,
true.
No.
We're going to have to shape the costume around the face rather than having the face shaped to the costume. This will be a little bit unconventional, but I think you can rise to the occasion.
Well, I can try.
Oh my god, can you try?
Kestrel is trying some like advanced
Wait.
techniques to use
Mhm.
to use technologic to help his hair or costume like flutter in the wind.
Oh yeah, like the green screen ninjas in the shampoo commercials.
Exactly.
The Mâché becomes kind of impressed, like, ooh, I don't know how you're doing that, but being able to do
I have a
that without-
ghost.
I'm not going to elaborate on that, but
Good.
on you. The little bits by your eyes there, Dip, look particularly interesting. We could probably exaggerate that with some mascara. We just have to make sure not to have any oils interfere with your pores. And Aegis.
Aegis.
Aegis, I know you're in there.
What do you want?
Well, for this competition, we do need to see about any sort of adjustments we can make to your facial structure. See if we can have it play within the costume here. It seems you're rather displeased with me, is that right?
No.
Alrighty, and then she slaps
Aegis
two.
just-
She
did
slaps
Aegis just
two.
lie?
No. Yeah, she'll stop and be like, "Wait, was that a lie?"
It's not illegal to lie here.
Using the rules to his advantage.
That is right. It's not illegal to lie here, but only bad people would lie. Isn't that the preconception you have?
Under what would be his breath, you just hear.
Alrighty. I like this. I
I
like
am
this.
loving this session so
I-
much.
I'm liking this side of Aegis, and she does like a spin, and then slaps two like large black rectangles above, like angled on Aegis's eyes, like above them. So it
Oh
looks
my
like,
God.
It looks like two angry eyebrows. I can already see it coming together. Ooh, this will be a great use of evil laws in our costume.
Evil fashion.
Good.
Don't worry, I'll make you into a lying, cheating scoundrel yet. All perfectly legal on the fashion show, of course.
Kestrel like takes it aside to Brim and he's like, I don't know if I like what she's doing to our robot.
No, let her work. I want to see where it goes.
It seems like a bad influence. I'm worried about him. He's
And
fragile.
we're not bad influences?
I'm not
That is
a bad
fair.
influence.
That is very fair.
Now,
hi, Dent.
Kestrel,
I didn't know you were here.
Let's bring some gems within this outfit here. Let's see if we can make it shimmer and
Absolutely.
shine for that little lover out there for you.
I have some lighting ideas.
Oh, please do tell. Your lighting in the show was quite nice.
Kestrel stops. A single tear. Somebody noticed.
From which eye?
Well, of course, anyone with actual talent would notice the stage crew. They're the ones. They're the
Kestrel.
ones who actually builds the stage.
Kestrel brings out a sketchbook that he's been working on and shows it to Mâché with
Oh.
like different spotlights and fireworks. Like he's fucking making the loudest possible show.
Ooh, it's gonna be some competition for Brim for sure. Alrighty, we can work with this. Ooh.
That bitch is going down.
Oh, this is gonna be some hard-fought victories this night. Alrighty, and then she brings in a couple people. It's like, all right, we'll need to set the runway like this. Bring in some low lights. Casters, have them shoot it out like that. We'll have to do some like grading to make sure they're not actually. Or maybe we can costume them. Would you like to costume your lighting?
That is interesting. What did you just ask me? Because I missed it.
Would you
Costume
like
your
to
lighting.
costume your lighting? So like the people who would be casting these light spells would be like part of your routine.
Absolutely, yes. So what I was thinking of is that I know one of the things you can do with prestidigitation is create like small fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
So I've definitely like if I can get more people together for this act, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm. She can pull in the. She wants everyone to have the best chance within their routine. So she'll pull in the numbers.
I've been writing something for the last like 30 minutes or so, by the way.
Nice. Alrighty, what about you, Dipped? What have you been thinking about your routine? We've been discussing fear, and we've been discussing the wind and the waves. what are you feeling like? A little bit of dancing, a little bit of thunder and lightning.
I wouldn't recommend dancing. I wouldn't say that's my strong suit, but thunder and lightning. The sound of water.
That's very, very frightening.
Well,
Shut
we
up,
can certainly
Pajama
have some
Jam.
people casting ghost sound to try to emulate some generic water sounds.
I mean, I can make the
We
water.
can do some quick casting and decasting of light to do some thunderclaps here.
If you want to open up with, let's see, maybe the sound of a waterfall.
Sound of a waterfall, huh? Would you want to come out of a proverbial waterfall?
Oh yes, it splits. I walk out of the center.
I like it. I like it. And how rough do you want this waterfall to be? Do you want it to be gentle, or do you want it to be ferocious?
It will be gentle as when I return to it. It will become rough.
Ooh, like a storm.
Indeed.
Are you able to cast any sort of spell casting?
Yes. That is the source of the fear.
As you exit, could you do this motion and cast some kind of lightning spell? And she just like she does like an example runway, and she just like brings like a single finger up and then quickly like forces it down.
I can just use electric arc for that.
You could do that, or you can do Tempest Surge.
I was thinking about Tempest Surge, depending on the events. I'll do one or the other. Yeah, I can work something
I would
out.
feel that Tempest Surge, because Tempest Surge would be, I think, a lot more strong. It's like, all right, we'll just have something hanging up on the top of the runway, so that way you have something to target. And that could be the nice way of the flash of the lightning and the thunder afterwards could be the way you exit.
That'll work.
I like it. See? You're thinking with your noggin. Now try to get some cattiness out there. Your competition's getting bored with you.
Too bad for them. I don't care about them. They only consist of 70% water. Or none. I look at ages.
Well, you have anything to say for that, Robo?
No.
I don't like upset Aegis.
Aegis is in the corner, his hands around his knees.
His arms have not uncrossed yet.
And then she goes over to Gwen at this point. All right. Well, first, how fast does your facial hair grow back?
I shave, and then it's 5 o'clock shadow.
So we'll have to do it. We'll have to work fast then. So
Wait,
let me
that's it.
just do a quick shave, and she. Just
Wait,
brings up-
hold on. Wait, no. Wasn't
And
part of the deal.
Oh,
That's it.
this whole thing's part of the deal. I can't exactly put makeup on someone who has hair everywhere.
Yes, you can. There's spots. Please use those instead. There's places. Not the beard.
Makeup over beard looks
Not
pretty
the
bad.
beard.
It's
Well-
not like the beard is attractive.
You.
And with that, she just quickly shing, and it's gone.
I want to just put out in real life. My girlfriend would say otherwise. Fuck you. But
Not
Wow.
an improvement.
That
is your wife.
And then
Kestrel's
she-
just being. Kestrel's just being.
yeah.
catty.
Part of the whole like RuPaul Drag Race thing is also being kind of catty and shitty to your competition.
Kestrel's just being a jackass for the entire.
Yeah.
3
So
week
Kestrel
period that this
is
happening.
doing it. Kestrel's doing it perfectly right now. Meanwhile,
Tesla's
everyone
gonna
else needs
get-
to kind of.
Tesla's gonna get its fucking mattress floated to the center of a lake after this competition's done.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you.
So she starts working on your moisturizer, and then she puts on some primer and foundation, some
Oh, what's
concealer.
up? Ah.
She starts really working in on the makeup on you. It's like you can really make those eyelashes pop. No.
Okay, look, I've never touched them. They look fine. Please.
No, they look fine, but they can look better. Everything
Finer.
about the human anatomy, or elf, or whatever you are, it'll always look just a smidge better. And we can even do some asymmetric tones here with the left side, making the, let's see, the eyeshadow here, and that a little bit more ferocious and angular.
Requiem looks very uncomfortable as this is happening.
It's almost like a Two-Face situation. Like,
Wait,
like
what?
It's, well, because you have the light
Like the
side
famous
here.
Batman villain.
I know that,
Oh.
but hold on, Ezzy, explain.
Well, it's kind of like split down the middle. Most of the basic makeup like techniques have been effectively the same across the whole base, but like with like some of the minute details, like your right side is much more ferocious because it's trying to like push into the angle of like your arm,
Oh,
and then the
okay,
other
all
half
right.
is a little bit more tame and like a little bit more okay.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, like you could walk in, and then just everyone on both sides is getting a different picture when you are going to be walking down that runway. And then when you turn around, opposite stories tell on either side.
Okay, that's actually kind of interesting.
On the left side, you see an innocent man coming down, and then as they turn, a ferocious beast. And the opposite, on the right side, a ferocious monster comes crawling down. And then as they turn around, what is that? It is but man who is the monster.
A miserable pile of secrets.
We can work this in your routine, how you approach it, and as you switch sides, the perspective tells two entirely different stories.
All right.
Alrighty. And how are you feeling in terms of your competition? Like, how do you want to enter and exit through this?
Well, I look at my arm and go, this can produce fire.
Oh,
If I
can
enter
it?
in a ball of flame.
Okay. I'll have
To
to tell the
represent- I don't know.
pyrotechnics about that.
Fiery passion, be kind of cool.
Alriady, fiery passion. But again, there should be a duality with it, don't you think?
It's only on the one side.
right.
The side
But,
that shows
like-
the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being wet.
It's lashing out in ferociousness, but maybe your left hand side could do something in exchange.
Light.
Light.
Booze.
Comes out chugging a beer. What's up, bitches?
I mean, I don't know about just drinking on the job, but
No, that was not in character.
you
Yeah,
could
maybe,
have like the joy of being a human and being happy while drinking, but then turn around and just, it's and again you're drinking
And it
being
what
happy
shows
on-
my inner demons? This is like a fucking intervention on the stage. What the hell's happening?
What's
But
an intervention
again,
with an audience?
on the opposite side, you come in as a ferocious beast, but in reality, you're just some dude drinking and having a good time.
Then for the left side, I guess I would have to think about an entrance for that. But right side, definitely fire.
All right, we'll workshop it. Alrighty.
Okay.
And as the day completes, and it'll continue on to the rest
Back-
of the 3 weeks. But
Back one.
I think I'm going to call it here, if only because I'm getting extremely hot, and also I need to work on some of the mechanics of the actual like runway and making the map and everything, and it'll be a real fun time. And also, Fran needs time to actually draw all your outfits that she's been doing.
It's time.
Makes sense.
This is going to be extremely good. So I want to thank everyone for coming. I'm just going to ask my players now while we're on air, how did you like the session?
Great.
Great.
And begins.
I got to be a bitch.
And you'll continue being able to be a bitch next session.
And
Very
for the
good.
entire arc, I bet.
That should have remained closed are now open.
And only more and more
Is
people
Josh
do
upset or is Aegis upset?
Isn't that part of the mystery?
Oh God. All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for showing up and everyone who has been watching and participating. Thank you for everyone who donated. We've once again hit our donation goal,
much.
so I can start pumping away at those student loans bit by bit. Just gonna go from top of the order once again, starting with Joshua.
My name is Josh. You can find me on Twitter at American_Josh. You can find me on Twitch at Real American Josh. Or if you actually want me to speak words, don't bother with either of those. Just go to Magic Abridged, where I am much more frequently.
Okay. Next, Bokes.
Hello, I'm Boko. You can find me on twitter.com/BokoEC at BokoEC. You can find me on twitch.television/TheDarkBoko. Yesterday, we did a 4-hour game of Dungeon World with a few of the people here.
Mm-hmm.
They realized what the gimmick was halfway through and got very upset about it.
We
It was
got
great.
very upset. I was like, kept
What?
playing
I said a lot of
Big Rock
things.
Candy Mountain throughout it all.
And that's like the 2 bots for that are on there. And I guess you can also find me on Magic Abridged every day of the week except Thursday and Saturday
Okay.
and Sunday.
Now, Super Ninja, where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Soups. You can find me on Twitter at SuperNinja5506 or follow the channel on Twitter at Magic Abridged. I also stream 5 days a week on Magic Abridged, it's the Twitch channel. And then if you want to catch up on past shit, you can go to Magic Abridged, the YouTube channel, where all my archives are. And maybe someday I'll release another abridged video, but who can
Who
say?
knows?
Who knows? Next, we have Requiem's VA.
Hi, you can find me at twitch.tv/RequiemsVA. Also on Twitter at the same name. So yeah.
And where else can we find you?
Huh? Oh right.
All right, other things.
You can find me on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central doing my cooking stream over on the Schmuck Squad Twitch, and also on Mondays doing the community streams for them. So yeah.
There we go. And finally, Ava, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at VoiceActorAva. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv, VoiceActorAva. You can also check me out making these fun little videos called Attack on Titan Abridged and Overlord Abridged on this channel right here. It's crazy. Whoa.
It's very good. And finally, you can find me on Twitter at Ezekieto. You can also find me on YouTube on Ezekieto, and you can also find me doing stream highlights soon for Octopimp at youtube.com/Octopimp. So that is everything for tonight. Also, you can find all of the arts and more art from my lovely wife, Fran. That will be on Twitter at OneWithPonytail. She does fantastic art, and she'll be doing some fantastic art later in the next session for this lovely fashion show. This was actually primarily her idea, which I'm sure you all have been extremely happy with.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be everything for me today. Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you all next time on the next session of Dumbskulls. Thank you very much, and you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
So Ezzy, I have a rough
Wait,
draft
wait,
for you.
wait. We're not off air yet because YouTube's delay thing. Just wait.
Ah,
Yeah, we need the
Wait.
cutoff.
Wait
Wait.
for it.
Wait.
Wait
wait.
for